Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with gym rats basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses the long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcasts. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome in Indiana High School basketball fans. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live. Where else would you want to be? The Berry Bowl, Logansport High School 4A regional action in the boys basketball side of things right here in the state of Indiana and Logansport, as we are about set for the first matchup tonight, or this morning, as I should say, in our doubleheader in the regional semifinal round. And it will start with the Snider Panthers and the Kokomo Wildcats. Before we get started on our pregame, big shout out, of course, Pat Reith on the camera. Coach Keith Edmonds, always 100, joining me in the booth. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. We'll be here all day long and evening if a Fort Wayne team does convert and go to the final in the championship game tonight. We will be back here at the Berry Bowl. So excited to be here. Coach, we know a lot about the Snider Panthers, seen them several times on Summit Athletic Conference in Fort Wayne, Indiana. They're playing a big fellow, one of the biggest in the state of Indiana, at Kokomo in Floribadunga. But Snider, they are primed. They're playing outstanding basketball. We're tested in sectionals, and they have two of the best scorers in the state of Indiana.
No question about it, Tim. Snider is a team that's primed and ready. I always say that this is the most difficult part of your state tournament run, playing two difficult teams,
yes,
two contrasting styles in one day if you're fortunate to win your opening game. So just watching them prepare and listening to some of the comments that their coaches and players have made, they seem primed and ready to go, and they're going to have to be. The big fella's tough inside. I watched him play earlier this year against Northrop, and he does a lot of things, Tim. He's a very capable scorer, but he just influences the game on the defensive end because you have to be aware of his presence all the time, and he opens up a lot of things for them offensively. They throw it into him, and he gets double. They kick it out to their shooters, and they've got kids that are capable scorers as well.
Yeah, it's going to be an outstanding matchup. Two contrasting styles. Snider, of course, they want to get out and they want to score up into the 80s. They average 70 a game. Where Kokomo, they want to slow the pace and really feed the big fella down low. They average 58.5 points contest. Well, Snider, of course, coming out of the Summit Athletic Conference, they're led by 6-year head coach Jeremy Roush. really has the program. There's been several dips where they thought with graduation Snider was going to fall off. They just continue to win under head coach Jeremy Roush. And as we mentioned, two of the best scorers in the state, and it all starts with their outstanding point guard who's committed to Barry University, and Carson Jenkins. Carson Jenkins averaging about 27 points a game. The kid is an absolute dynamite shooter. His mid-range game is one of the best in the state of Indiana. And if he gets going, especially early, he can drop 50 on a team.
Oh, Tim, and we've seen it on numerous occasions where he'll get 20, 25, 27 points and a half. And when he gets in that mindset that no one can guard me, he's very difficult to contain. And obviously they need Aiden and Lambert to play his game.
Yes.
And he was a little bit off in the sectional, and I just look for him to rediscover who he is and be that 1-2 punch that they've been all year.
Yeah, Aiden Lambert, he's the highlight reel waiting to happen. Goes by A-Cloud. He is a tremendous athlete and starting to pick up and getting some grind on the NAI level with some scholarships as well.
Yes.
X factor for them, Grant Brown. Grant Brown, another senior, wears number 0 out there in white. He has unlimited range. He loves that volleyball attack line 3. If you don't come out on him, Grant Brown can absolutely knock him down. Watch for the X factor and Elijah Davis, real bulldog defensively. He can really create some turnovers and getting going out, along with Cron Billingsley, their other starting guard. Really get into the defensive passing lanes. That's where Snider's great, is out and running.
Yes, if they can influence the game on the defensive end and get out in transition, Tim, they're one of the better teams in the state. Yep. They run the lanes well, and obviously when you have finishers like Jenkins and Lambert, that gives you a tremendous opportunity to be successful.
Kokomo, of course, coming in 17-7 over first-year head coach John Peckenball, who knows a little bit about the city of Fort Wayne, a former Don, played basketball down there in Fort Wayne. Outstanding head coach he is in his first year. He's at 17-7 for the Kokomo Wildcats, and of course it starts with the sophomore big fella Flory Badunga, wears number 40. He's averaging 18 points. Contest. The kid can absolutely fill it up. He can run the floor. He does have athleticism. He can run the floor. But the way that Snider runs, I don't think that Kokomo wants any part of that. Looking at his rebounding numbers, averaging about 14 boards a game, and he wipes about 6 shots away per contest. So it all starts and ends with Badunga down low.
No question, Tim. The young man is a Division I prospect, obviously waiting to happen, and I'm sure that he's getting numerous looks throughout the country, which he well should. He's earned that, and Snider's got their work cut out for him. But again, you only have to beat him once, Tim. You don't have to beat him in a series. And if Snider's able to do what they do, which is run and get out and get their shooters going, they have a tremendous opportunity to win this game.
Some of the other players to watch for, of course, are the Bellamy brothers, Zion and Xavion. The Bellamy brothers, tremendous players as well. Zion, the freshman, and Xavion is the junior. Xavion averaging 9 points a game. His younger brother, the freshman, averaging 7 points a contest. Other leading scorer there, second behind Badunga. Right there, it's the junior, number 35, Shane Spear. He brings some strength and some know-how about him. But this Kokomo team is very, very big, which is the very downfall of the Snider Panthers. But we'll see how it works here tonight. Of course, they do have common opponents. Kokomo did come down to Northrop, as Coach Keith Edmonds mentioned, where they did defeat Northrop at Northrop. SummitCitySports.com had that ball game live. That was a tremendous game with Northrop. They don't have any size, really, besides Alexander that played in that game. James Mallory was playing in that game as well.
Correct.
But besides Alexander, they had no real size for Northrop, and it didn't really bother them throughout the whole game. They made it a complete game. So,
correct.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out here today, Coach.
Well, the key, obviously, is getting Badunga in foul trouble. If Snider can get into their bench a little bit and see what Kokomo has off the bench.
Well, this is Logansport High School. The Berry Bowl, outstanding 4A regional, is about to happen. Let's go down now for our national anthem. We'll get into our starting lineups as well, right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
Duties and obligations as citizens of the United States, but to also uphold the honorable principles of our Constitution. Last but not least, it is a symbol and a pledge to maintain the 4 great freedoms that are cherished by all of us as Americans. The freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, the freedom from want, and the freedom from fear. At this time, we ask that you please rise and remove your hats as we pause to honor our country with our national anthem as sung by Logansport High School senior Ian Snowberger.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the rampart we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red flared above bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Outstanding rendition of the Star Spangled Banner put on by a Logansport senior here in high school. Outstanding job by that young fella, and it is about game time here, folks. It is exciting. Half the town of Kokomo is in the building, which is what we expected. A short drive from Kokomo here to Logansport, but Fort Wayne's not a far drive at all, as we all made that trip up this morning, or I should say west this morning. Snider, a good crowd on hand. Kokomo, a good crowd on hand. This is game number 1 of our doubleheader. Of course, Coach, up next, we're going to have Westfield and Homestead. That's going to be an outstanding matchup. 2 Purdue commits, Fletcher Lawyer, Braden Smith. It's going to be an outstanding day of basketball.
I'm so excited about that, Tim. I can't even comment on it right now. I'm so excited. I've heard so much about Braden Smith.
He's outstanding.
Can't wait to see him play.
He's outstanding. I had a chance to see him in some Indy Gym Rat tournaments as he played out of the Grand Park squad. He's an outstanding basketball player, but you're going to see a ton of them here today from the Berry Bowl. Let's go now down to our rosters for the Snider Panthers and then the Kokomo Wildcats.
Features the 17-7 Kokomo Wildcats from the North Central Conference. They'll be taking on the 18-7 Fort Wayne Snider Panthers from the Summit Conference. Let's meet the non-starters for the visiting Wildcats of Kokomo High School. Number 1, Zion Bellamy. 4, Rondell Green. 5, Tatum Bennett. 11, Andrew Parker. 13, Brandon Bennett. 21, Carson Rogers. 23, DeAndre Kirby. And 24, Jace Rail. The non-starters for the home team, the Fort Wayne Snider Panthers. 5, Tyrese Brown. 10, Jordan Lee. 11, Nathan Griffin. 21, Clayton Compton. 22, Lincoln Burks. 23, Brandon Logan. And 30, Landon Clark. The starting 5 for the Red and Blue.
Now your starters.
Of Kokomo High School. At guard, a 5'8" sophomore, number 2, Reese Spears. At guard, the 6' junior, number 3, Xavier Bellamy. At guard, the 6'2" junior, number 35, Shane Spear. At forward, the 6'4" junior, number 15, Patrick Hunter. Number forward, a 6'10" sophomore, number 40, Corey Valdez. The Wildcats are coached by Mystery.
Now for your Snider Panthers out of Fort Wayne, Indiana.
The starting 5 for the black and gold, the Fort Wayne Snider Panthers. At guard, the 6'4" senior, 0, Grant Brown. At guard, a 6'2" senior, 1, Carson Jenkins. At guard, the 5'9" sophomore, 3, Karen Billingsley. At guard, the 6' senior, 4, Elijah Davis. And then guard, a 6'3" senior, 14, Adrian Mahoney. Head coach of the Portland Snider Panthers, Mr. Cameron Welch.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our starters are in the books for the 18-7 Snider Panthers out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, led by head coach Jeremy Roush. Number 0, Grant Brown. 1, Carson Jenkins. 3, Karan Billingsley. 4, Elijah Davis. 14, Aiden Lambert. For the 17-7 Kokomo Wildcats under first-year head coach John Peckinpah is number 2, Reese Beard. 3, Xavier Bellamy. 15, Patrick Hardiman. And 35, Shane Spears. And the big fella, number 40, Flory Badunga. It will be Kokomo in the blue with the red trim, Snider in the white with the black and the gold trim, and the tip is going to go to the Kokomo Wildcats. This is Indiana High School basketball. We do play 4 8-minute quarters. No shot clock in the state of Indiana, and it looks like they're coming out.
Yeah, Snider's packing that defense in. They're double teaming in the post.
Looks like a box and one maybe here with Lambert on the box on Badunga, coach. The rip away. We talked about Billingsley and his steals. Somehow got it to Davis. Davis found himself open, and he's going to start the regional for Snider with an easy deuce.
And, Tim, it usually takes a while to figure out a box and one, what teams want to try and do as far as how they're going to attack it. I'm sure Kokomo's seen it before. They just have to make the adjustments. They do have some kids that can really shoot it, though.
As Lambert, a lot of people out there may be watching why Lambert be the guy box on one, but he has the elevation to be able to at least try to rebound and maybe front and deny the post feeds on Badunga. So they look low rattled, coach.
Well, right now they're just passing around the perimeter again, trying to figure out where the cracks are in Snider's defense. Someone's going to have to take a couple shots and loosen things up, and I think one's on the way.
There's a 3-ball. That's big time. Bellamy, that's his first look at it. So good possession and put in by Kokomo, and an early timeout, 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here. This broadcast brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Big-Eyed Fish has been around Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment at the Big-Eyed Fish. So out of the timeout, as Coach Roush did not like that 3-look to finish that possession, calls a timeout. Well, that timeout was called by Kokomo, excuse me. Let me mark that up here for you. Do need to give a big shout out to Athletic Director Brian Strong and his outstanding team here at this 4A regional. They do a great job putting on this regional in Indiana high school basketball. 3-ball, Davis. Elijah Davis, he's got the first 5 for Snider, and that's an outstanding sign if you're a Panther fan.
And, Tim, that's just a carryover from the sectional championship game. He got a lot of confidence back with his offense success, and it's just carrying over to this game.
Good skip pass to Hardiman over the top. That one long, no good. Rebound, Lambert. Here comes A-Cloud. Good transition defense by the Cats. Comes back here to Billingsley. Now back to Lambert. Sees baseline, and that's a little bit too much on that arm bar there from Beard, and that's going to be a foul on the Cats. So good start to this 4A regional. First game of 2. We'll have Homestead and Westfield up next. And after the conclusion of this ball game, we'll have to switch over to the other event. Lambert goes Billingsley. He's quick. Billingsley hung. Found Davis. Davis, great hands to gather. 3, Grant Brown. Back rim, no good. Beard comes with the board. Comes out here, Bellamy. In the corner, Hardiman. Badunga has not had a touch yet in an offensive set. We're 2.5 minutes in.
What I think that Kokomo should do is move someone to the high post where they can do a high-low and dump it down inside as opposed to passing around the perimeter.
Right now settling for the deep shots, and that's exactly what Coach Jeremy Roush wants for the Snider Panthers. Their leading three-point shooter on the season is at, let's see here, 36% with Bellamy, the freshman. but only shooting 73 of them. Here's Lambert showing the post, no Brown. Now Billingsley. Billingsley, that's a travel. Kokomo fans, they are spread around that far side from the middle all the way to the left. Westfield takes up the right side of the far side. On this side where Coach and I are sitting, you have the Homestead section to the left and the Snider section to the right. And then, of course, full bleachers up behind us and all the way to the right.
It's a tremendous venue, Tim. Nothing better.
You walk in at the top level and look down here at the Berry Bowl. Not really a bowl, per se. It is pretty square. 3-ball. Right now, settling are the Cats. Davis. And that's going to be a foul of Badunga. Big call early. As Coach Peckinpah a little confused. What a hire here for Kokomo and their athletic director, Nick Sale. Grabbing John Peckinpah, outstanding young head coach in his first year, 17-7. And of course, athletic director for Snider, Steve Zimbo. Billingsley with the teardrop over Badunga. Woo!
That was nice.
So right now, Coach, Lambert nor Jenkins has scored, and you got 7 points here for the Panthers.
Yes, again, we've said it before, if you're complimentary players, your role players can step up and have good nights, and that'll obviously help with your primary scores.
Everybody thinking Big Ten tournament days here in Purdue country.
Yes, sir.
And IU going through as well, but it's all about high school basketball right now and the Berry Bowl. Defense has been strong. Jumper, can't get it to go. Hardiman with the rebound offensively. Down low, there's Badunga. That's a good touch in the paint. Look at Davis. Davis pushed him off his spot, but Badunga just too long. I mean, his reach is absolutely tremendous.
Tim, if he doesn't remind me of a young Sean Kemp, just looks like Kemp did when he was at this age.
Davis, good triple threat. Bounce pass, Billingsley. Here's A-Cloud. Hung. That's what Badunga does. Not only the 6 blocks a game, he bothers so many shots.
Yes, he does.
Lambert, deep triple. Can't get it. Rebound from Flory. Bellamy, Hardiman, Badunga. They kick it here with Spear. I'd like to see Spear maybe go down on the post as well. He's got a size advantage.
Yes.
Strength-wise, a skip pass goes to him. Exeter to the wing. Bellamy triple. Got it. Xavion Bellamy gets the lead back for the Cats. 2:40 left to go in the quarter. Billingsley. So slow start for the Cats. Now they're actually starting to hit something deep. Jenkins cut off. Turn around. Jumper. Pretty. We've seen it all year, folks. That's why he averages about 27 a game. Can score at all 3 levels. And one of the best mid-range games in the state. Heading to Division II Berry University. Here's Spear in the corner. Working around a Badunga screen. Goes to Beard. Beard returns it. The ball movement, nice pass fake. That one was short, though. The steal. Beard. Jenkins just let him go. Hardiman. He hustled and finished.
That's why you always trail, Tim. You can't assume.
Aiden Lambert with the elevation just hangs and hits. Lambert, tremendous athlete. Spear, good handle. Hardiman. Badunga, they wanted him there. Right now, Lambert doing an outstanding job, but you got to wonder how much that's going to take him out, energy level, in his offensive game.
Yes.
Good communication from Lambert on that screen.
And I wouldn't think they would need to double him this high up.
Right. Yeah, if he wants to shoot 15, 17-footers, you know, you got to tip your hat if he's going to make those all day. Capability is there for sure, though, for the high D1 prospect. Uh-oh. Starting to feel it a little bit. Are the Cats. Shane Spear.
Well, Tim, it's like I alluded to earlier. I'm sure they've seen every junk defense that there is, and they just have to find, and that's why their coach called the timeout. And just basically told them, take the shots as they come and quit looking off, looking for something better.
Brown. Davis. Cross-side Billingsley. They get a call from head coach Jeremy Roush. 18 seconds on the first quarter.
They're going to go 1-4 low with a high ball screen and try and get downhill if he can.
8 seconds.
Here it comes.
Billingsley. 5 seconds. Three ball. Davis.
That's
long. Rebound to Spear. Spear from half court. Good if it goes, and that's too heavy. We'll go to the end of one. What a start to our 4A regional here at the Berry Bowl. We'll be right back live from SummitCitySports.com.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Logansport High School, Logansport, Indiana. Just a short drive west from Fort Wayne, Indiana, home with SummitCitySports.com. Coach Keith Edmonds from Always 100 AAU Club. Joining me in the booth, this is Tim Atkinson. What a first quarter we saw here, Coach. This is going to be a great day.
Yeah, I think so, Tim. These teams, again, trying to figure each other out, find out where the opportunities for them to be successful on the offensive end will show up.
Badunga. That's his first eraser of the game.
It won't be his last.
It will not be his last.
Man, what a phenomenal talent he is.
Not only the length and size, but shot blocking, so much about timing. Brown. Spear got, that's going to be a foul. Just unlucky that time was Shane Spear, the junior, caught in the air.
Excuse me, Tim, but the thing about it is, Tim, that even when you're playing against a shot blocker, you still have to take it at him. You can't just shy away and look off your shots because you're worried about what he's there to do.
Put that shoulder right in the chest of a shot blocker.
Yes, sir.
It's really hard to jump when the wind's knocked out of you. Lambert, double clutch, and that's going to be a foul. And is it on Badunga? That'll be two if it is, but I think they may get this on Bellamy. It is on Bellamy. So that's a relief for Coach Peckinpah. He eyed those fingers of the zebra really closely to see what number he was going to put up.
But at some point he's going to need a break, and you're going to have to, and Snider will hopefully be able to make their run at that point. But again, we got a lot of ball game to play, and
7.5 left in the second quarter to be exact. As the big fella, Lincoln Firks, outstanding tight end prospect on the football side of things, will check in. Not a lot of playing time, played a little bit in sectionals, but they need that big body here to help, and I think that's why Coach Roush got him in at sectionals in case this matchup did come. So they hit them both. Does Snider. We're tied back up. Hardeman in the corner. The freshman has checked in for Coach Peckinpah. That's Zion Bellamy. The freshman, Billingsley, boards. John Billingsley, an outstanding defensive cornerback. As Jenkins takes a look at the Kokomo student section as he hits his first triple. Woo! Telling you what, he puts them in bunches. One of the best scorers we've seen in Northeast Indiana. He's top 10, no doubt, since I've been covering the area. Bellamy can shoot the rock. He goes glass on a Saturday morning to tie it. So the freshman, first regional.
Wow.
I'm sure nerves a little fidgety right now and goes glass for his first three.
Yes.
Jenkins goes to Lambert. Gets a screen from Furks. 3-ball, Lambert. I think he was a little too hesitant on that. Another one for Bellamy. Ooh, that one halfway down, rimmed out. Hardiman with the board. Strong rebound. Second chance opportunity for the Cats.
And Tim, really it's going to be how many outside shots Kokomo can make.
Yeah.
Snider's not going to change their defense unless they need to, and at this point they don't feel they do with a tie score.
Kokomo 3 of 7 from the three-point line in that first quarter, where Snider 1 of 4 from beyond the arc, but Snider was perfect from the field, 4 for 4. Leading the way in scoring, Xavier Bellamy with that 6 points. That's going to be a travel on the freshman for Snider. Leading the way was Elijah Davis with 5 in that quarter. 5:39 left in this second. 16 all, and 30-second timeout called by Coach Roush. We're going to stay right here. This broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Top Seal Tire has been servicing the Fort Wayne area for over 40 years. They'll help you find the perfect tire for your vehicle and other auto repair services like brakes, wheel alignments, engine diagnostics, and more. You're invited to join ProFed Credit Union, where we get to know you to better serve you. Sign up in line in 5 minutes or stop by a branch. Join ProFed today and start owning your financial future at profedcu.org. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind to their entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area. From ages 5 to 18, our players are equipped with elite-level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. So out of the timeout, Snider ball, 5:39 left in this second quarter. Tied up at 16 apiece. Two evenly matched squads here thus far.
And, Tim, I would think that Snider would continue to probe the defense, trying to go downhill and kick out to their shooters. They definitely got kids that can shoot it.
Yeah.
They just have to feel comfortable enough to take those shots.
Got it.
Now there's one kid that you don't have to worry about whether he's going to shoot.
It's happening.
That young man can score.
It's happening. Back to the lead here for Jenkins and the Panthers. Bellamy. There's Badunga, gets a good look down low. The double team came. Now the quadruple team. That's going to be an offensive foul. Elijah Davis came from the weak side, coach. I don't think Badunga saw him right away.
Right. And what would have been good for the big kid is to, once you get it, you feel the double team, kick it back out, reestablish yourself in the post where you can make that move.
Yeah, you see it right there. I mean, the shoulder was lowered. I think that's a good call from the look there.
Now we'll see how the adjustments will be made. Snider has an opportunity to play their style. Now they'll start attacking, I'm sure. There you go, Tim.
And the foul.
Yeah, that's what you do. The big kid comes out, you start attacking that paint and make someone else defend.
Yes. Coach Roush calling out the play from the sideline.
Wildcat 15, Brandon Bennett. His first team set.
Jenkins, one of the best free throw shooters in the state of Indiana. He's going to knock down the first. I think he was at 87. Let me check my stats here. 84% now from the charity stripe coming into today's ball game.
Tim, I would not be surprised to see Snider start to press now, start picking up some of their regular game plan, those types of things.
Try to push on this three-point lead.
Yes.
There's 4.5 minutes left. You doubt, but you'll see Badunga once again in this half. Bellamy. That's just inside the three-point arc. Davis with the rebound. No numbers. Davis trying to... that's going to be a travel. Looked like the ball was knocked away.
Yes.
But Coach Roush wanting the ball to be moved on that. Will be a turnover back to the Cats.
I think what Davis wanted to do was go downhill and then kick out to his trailer, those types of things. Just wasn't successful that time.
Spear. Two-man game with Hardiman. Excuse me, that's number 13 who's checked in. And Brandon Bennett. Whoa, that was pretty. We just couldn't get that scoop.
Finish.
Comes Jenkins.
Everything should be downhill now.
Uh-oh, Grant Brown, 3, got it! Grant Brown from deep. Largest lead for Snider's out to 6.
And, Tim, it's going to be really interesting what Coach Peckinpah does at this point. If Snider continues to build on this lead, how long will the big young man stay on the bench?
I think that's a good call right there. It looked like Davis kind of undercut when he was already in the air.
Yes.
I mean, that's a bang-bang call right there. Official took a second to think about it, to process it, and you can't be mad about that.
No, not at all.
Wait, so the basket went in. Are they counting it or no? The coaching staff for Kokomo is saying this should be good. And I think it went in. They're going to talk about it right now.
We don't have the benefit of a replay, Tim,
we
at the
do.
high school level.
We're going to look at it. At least we do.
Yes.
Yeah, the bucket went in. That should be an and-one opportunity, and that's exactly what it is. So good call, good job by the officials.
Yes.
Here to get that corralled.
Well, and I'd like to see them confer, Tim, and make sure that they come up with the best call.
So made opportunity there. 3-point game, 3.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter. SummitCitySports.com coming to you live from Logansport. Here's Lambert. They're doing good with 2 fouls, but they got the big fella in there, number 13. And Brandon Bennett. That one a little long. Rebound Spear. Bennett is a junior. Here's Spear, though. Knocked away. Blount comes with it. What we got? Offense? Oh, offensive foul called against Snider.
Yes.
And it will go back to the Cats on the turnover. 2:47 left in this second quarter.
Tim, I would think at this point that Coach Peckinpah will feel like we're in a win situation. A young man's in foul trouble. We don't need him at this point. We're still within 1 possession of the game. And right now, Kokomo, I feel, is playing good basketball.
Right. Comes near side. Down low and finishes with the strength of Spear. 1-point game, we're back 2.
Tim, this looks like the other Billingsley that's in the game right now.
It is, yes. That is Cadrell Billingsley. And that one, can't get it to go. Ooh, jumped the pass. Nearly got it. Now they regain. 150. Down low to Bennett. Bennett double teamed. And Billingsley got caught in the air and foul.
Yes.
But Snider, the game plan with the bigs is pretty good. I mean, their guards really understand what they need to be doing here on the double and triple teams.
Yes.
But that will send the junior to the line. Brandon Bennett. .32% free throw shooter on the season. 6 and 19. And will miss the first. Billingsley will check out. And will be replaced by Billingsley. So on the floor for Snider's Davis, Brown, Lambert, Karan Billingsley, and Jenkins. And 1 and 2 that trip. We're tied back up at 22 all. 1:45 left in this second quarter. Here's Karan Billingsley. Oh, they're saying it's 21. I messed up. Lambert, reverse. Woo! Silky smooth reverse off glass for Lambert.
Lambert scores, Hayden Lambert.
That's tremendous.
Tim, that young man has so much talent.
24-21, 1:15 remaining. Spear. Ooh, May got away with the carry. It looked like that got pinned on his knee. Feels the D, goes to Hardiman. Back to Spear. This roster for Kokomo. pretty tremendous. Just one senior on the roster, and Brandon Bennett. Kick out. Bellamy. Floater with the left hand, no good. Hardiman got a piece of it, knocked it away, still loose. Who wants it? Bennett gets it, and timeout. Called by Coach Peckinpah. 30-second timeout. So he's burned his second one of the half. We're going to stay right here as Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's central location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you, whether it's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated? Jolly Law Firm is your answer. Make sure you check out Chief Counsel Dave Jolly. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial and industrial services. Check them out. Sioka Cleaning. Go back to the office, or back to the game. 31 seconds left. We're not at the office, thank goodness. Wouldn't mind if this was my office every day. But
yeah, I'll take this office, Tim.
No doubt. So 3-point game, 22 seconds left. Looks like Kokomo's probably going to hold the last shot.
Well, I think that would behoove them to take the last shot, Tim. So, again, make Snider play a little defense. Keep yourself in one possession ball game at the half with an opportunity to tie if possible.
Spear, spin move, kicks it, 3-ball. Bellamy! That's a huge 3-ball to tie it up to end the first half. Wow, that's tremendous.
Freshman.
From the freshman. And we go 24-24. We will be right back. We're going to take a 6-minute break and come back with the stats and the halftime talk. We'll be right back. SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our camera. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then, too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier, too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Gym Rat's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com halftime break right here at Logansport High School. The Berry Bowl. Big shout out, Athletic Director Brian Strong. Outstanding host. Him and his staff do a great job here at Regionals, as we've been here several times with our coverage of Fort Wayne athletes right here at Logansport High School. Well, Pat Reith is on the camera. This is Tim Atkinson calling your play-by-play. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me in the booth. Coach, what are we looking at scoring-wise?
Well, we take a look at, first of all, we have halftime score of 24-24. Both teams 13-11, and quarter scores that kind of flip-flop in the first and second quarters. Tim, what I found really interesting is the fact that Snider, you take a look at their leading scorers, Aiden Lambert and Carson Jenkins are combined 5 for 8 from the field. They both took 4 shots apiece. Fortunately, Jenkins was 3 for 4, and Lambert was 2 for 4. But again, 4 shots for Carson Jenkins. Usually he has that up in about 2 minutes.
Right.
So, and what that tells me is that they're valuing each possession, and that's how the big kid influences the game for Kokomo on the other end. But Snider's being led right now with Carson Jenkins with 8. Grant Brown has 3. Elijah Davis had a quick 5 to start the game, get him going. He has 5. Aiden Lambert has 6. And Karan Billingsley with 2 for their 24. You take a look at Kokomo. You have Shane Spear with 8. Xavion Bellamy with 8. Zion Bellamy with 3. The big kid, Flory Badunga, with 2. I think he only took 1 shot, Tim.
Yeah, I think
made
you're
a
right.
left-hand hook inside.
Yeah.
And Brandon Bennett off the bench with 1 for their 24. So, again, I think it's going to be important that Snider understands what they need to do as far as how they're going to defend. I'm sure Kokomo has talked about moving the big fella around a little bit more as opposed to moving him block to block. Maybe going with a little more high-low, maybe put him in some pick and roll where he can kind of catch the ball in space a little bit. Snider has to continue to be who they are, which is a team that likes to get in transition. Get Lambert a highlight dunk or something to get him going, and then Jenkins hopefully can play the way he's capable of playing, and they'll be fine.
So there you have it, Coach. It's Coach Keith Edmonds, SummitCitySports.com. 30-second break and set for the second half right here from the Berry Bowl.
Sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
For that kid to go to Kentucky or...
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com, bringing this live broadcast. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Visit Kelly Automotive Group's brand new auto mall off I-69 at Illinois Road. Conveniently located on Grand National Drive next to Menards. See the 7 new facilities all at one location. Remember to visit drivekelly.com. So let's do it. Second half, action upon us. The winner of this game will move on to the regional final tonight, 8 p.m., right here from the Berry Bowl. So Kokomo, right out the gate, started with a turnover. Looks like all 10 starters are on the floor. Yep, yes, they are.
Yes.
20 seconds in. There's Billingsley. Jenkins. Badunga. Really laying off. Davis. That's what they're going to need. Another one? No, couldn't get it. Rebound Bellamy.
Good look, man.
Spear. Baseline dribble drive. Leaves it. There's the Bellamy. Skip pass. Hardiman. Patience here from the Cats.
And Tim, I'm thinking that Hardiman is going to have to start. They're just leaving him totally, and not even allowing him to even. Excuse me, I'm sorry, but he needs to be a little bit more aggressive on the offensive end.
Agreed. So we're moving around the perimeter. Up top here to Beer. Oh, they had Badunga right there. Couldn't get it to him. Bellamy. No. Rebound. Lambert. Good job to box out on Badunga. Billingsley. Going to get trapped right here. Nope, they're going to back out of it. Billingsley, scoop pass to Davis, and Brown didn't have possession, so it's not a travel. Good no call.
Yes.
Jenkins thought about a little jumper, no good. Lambert.
And Tim, Kokomo's playing good defense as well. I mean, we talk about how well Snider defended.
Absolutely.
In the front, but Kokomo's kids they're jumping to the ball. They're in the passing lanes. They're doing a tremendous job as well.
And the score is right where the Kokomo wants it, in that 50 range, as Jenkins couldn't get it to go. Where Snider wants it up in that 70, 80 range.
Yes.
Here comes Kokomo. No score in this third quarter. We're still at 24s. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Elijah Davis. First team foul of the half.
And Tim, we say this every game we do. That's the reason why we need that arc or that halo right there, because he was there.
Agreed.
And again, it's a referee's decision, but he was definitely set.
Yep. Excuse me. Spear in the corner. Goes back up top to Beard. Hardiman wide open. Couldn't get it. Ooh, near second chance opportunity, but it will be last touch by the Cats. It'll go back to Snider.
Well, but just for him to have the confidence to take that shot, Tim, he's going to get his opportunities. He's just got to believe in himself and take that shot and know he can make it.
5.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. SummitCitySports.com. Tim Atkinson here calling your play-by-play. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me. Pat Reith on the camera. Lambert, triple. Back rim, no good. Badunga knocks it to himself. Goes to Bellamy. Bellamy on the push. Spear on the wing. 4-3. No. Rebound. Karan Billingsley. 2-on-2. Billingsley forces. Oh, what a steal from Reese Beard.
Yes.
Great hands. 3 minutes into this third quarter. No one yet to score in it. Halfway down, rimmed out. Spears there. Second chance. That's blocked by Billingsley, but a foul. You see head coach Jeremy Roush over here begging and pleading for rebounds.
Well, Tim, sometimes that's the Achilles heel of playing a junk defense, a boxing one, a triangle and two. Your block-out responsibilities are all scattered, and you're hoping that you can get someone in there that can get a rebound.
Yeah. Back rim, no good. From Spears. And 61% from the charity stripe as a team is Kokomo on the season. 66 is where Snider sets as a team. Spear hits 1 of 2. Lead for the Cats. Jordan Lee's going to check in for the first time here, replace Billingsley. That was the second team foul on Snider, the first on Karan. Lambert's going to inbound here with Jenkins. Jenkins rubs the screen to Davis. Hangs. Lee. Can't get it. Davis, offensive rebound, the scoop to Lambert. Oh, we got Badunga on the air, and that's the third foul on Flory Badunga. And that's something that will come with age. Just a sophomore, he needs to learn. There's no one. Now, Lambert could have probably outjump him.
Right.
But with that size, you just stay on stall. If the offensive player makes the shot, tip your cap, move on to the other end.
Yes. But if I'm blocking 6 or 7 shots a game, Tim, I'm thinking that I can block 8 or 10, 12.
Great point. Yep.
It's hard to tell a shot blocker not to be who he is.
And you want to never take away aggressiveness.
Oh, not at all.
From a player.
Not at all.
Oh, you hear Coach Peckinpah say to him, we practiced that all week, staying on our feet. But still, you're dealing with teenagers. They're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen.
And they understand this is their moment too, Tim. I mean, in a one-and-done situation,
right?
You want to do whatever you can to help your team win.
Greatest basketball tournament in the high school level in the land. How about Bennett? Nice power dribble. Couldn't get it to go. How about a third chance? No, Davis gets it. Davis goes to Brown. Brown surveys. Good job by Grant Brown not to force that, Coach.
Yes.
A lot of players would have just ripped it up. There's Jenkins. Jordan Lee open for 3. Oh, come on. Jordan Lee hits a big-time 3-ball.
And, Tim, I was going to make reference to him. I thought that he would come in a little bit early in the first half.
Yeah,
and,
normally does.
And he's instant offense for them.
Jordan Lee, outstanding job. Ooh, slippery move and finish from Reese Beard.
Yes.
Back and forth we go, 3.5. 2-point ball game. Lambert, one look here to Davis. Oh, couldn't get it. Bennett with a good, strong rebound, kept it high. Hardiman, the pace picking up a little bit here. I don't know if Kokomo's going to want that, but that happens coincidentally, not when Badunga goes out of the game. That's going to be a foul on Jordan Lee. That will send Bennett back to the line.
And it's really interesting, Tim, because Bennett's decided to be a little bit more active on the offensive end, and they're throwing it into him, and he got a great body. It looks like he can do some things for them.
Yeah, 6'5", senior. Foul on Brown. His first, team's third. 2-point ball game. Bennett can tie it up with a pair. It's the first. One out of two. 1-point ball game. Snider and Kokomo. Going to go wire to wire. Well, this is exactly where Kokomo wants it here. 29-28. Lambert pulls up. Lost the handle. Got his own rebound. Put back. No.
Oh.
That's the athleticism. He's got Division I athleticism.
Yeah, he does.
Bellamy. That's a tough floater. Can't get that. That's a tough shot.
Yes.
Here's Jenkins. 2:40 remaining. Jenkins, the pull-up. That's even tougher. That one partially blocked. Jenkins saying he was fouled. Lambert kicks it out. Davis didn't want that three look. Now Grant Brown. Brown, dribble handoff. Jenkins. Brown. They kick it here to Lee. Feeling it. That one no good. Lambert, no. Bennett Coles pulls it down. Reese Beard over the timeline. It's a screen from Bennett. They're going underneath all screens. Are the Panthers.
And this is what I thought they would start doing. Do a little more pick and roll with Bennett and free up these shooters.
Another floater can't go. That one, Bellamy. Now Jenkins. Jenkins wide open. Oh, he got hit in the head. Oh, he got hit in the back of the head. Usually an automatic call. Must not have been seen by the 30-second timeout call by Snider.
Tim, that was good officiating because, again, Carson Jenkins made reference to the fact that he was fouled. The referee just said go on down the floor. You know, referees don't like to be shown up at all, and I'm not saying that he was trying to do that, but that was good, no call.
So timeout called by head coach Jeremy Roush and the Snider Panthers up by 3, 1:49 left. Trying to shorten this game as much as possible is the head coach of Snider. Of course, out of Fort Wayne, Indiana, home of SummitCitySports.com. All of our games, we're also at North Judson for 2A, and we're at Newcastle for 3A as well. Following Leo and Norwell there in 3A. In 2A, of course, Central Noble and Blackhawk Christian there at the North Judson. So you got two Fort Wayne teams here in Snider and Homestead. Really proud of the kids today, and getting 6-7 teams into the regionals is tremendous.
Yes, says a lot about the talent in our area, and we obviously have to make reference to the fact that Ayanna Patterson won Miss Basketball yesterday, and what a tremendous career she's had, and again, our conference is so good, and congratulations to her and Coach Parker and Homestead's Lady Spartans.
How about Coach Parker? 2 Miss Basketballs within, 5 years, 5-6 years of her? Going back to Chris McLaughlin, who had an outstanding career and state winner there at Homestead, went on to outstanding career at Purdue, then transferred over to Marquette to finish her career. But, Homestead's put out tremendous athlete, and it's not going to end with Ayanna, but what a career for Ayanna Patterson.
Well, and to make one more reference, Coach Parker being named the coach of the Indiana All-Stars this year, tremendous accomplishment for him, and the state recognizes what he is doing here in Northeast Indiana.
Yeah, outstanding, and the Homestead girls is loaded all the way down to the 5th grade level. It is absolutely loaded. Homestead is not going anywhere. It's going to be hard to replace the likes of the best player in the country, but they'll be right back, no doubt about it. The Kokomo down 3. Badunga has 3 fouls. He's on the bench. About midway through this third quarter is when he picked up his third on an attempted shot block. Here's Spear. Good use of the dribble.
Tim, that young man can get some things done. He doesn't take a lot of shots, but he takes quality shots and understands where his spots are on the floor where he can be effective.
He's got that Charles Barkley type build.
Yes.
Real wide, real strong with his dribble. He's got tree trunks for legs. Davis, 3. Can't get it. Rebound came to Billingsley, put it on the deck in traffic, finds Jenkins. Picked up by Hardiman. Jenkins saw the crease, and he's fouled. You probably could have called 3 fouls on that drive, and they do get one. Jenkins, is it 2 shots is the question. Is it a shooting foul, or is it on the floor?
I think it's a shooting foul, Tim.
It is. So Jenkins to the line, up by 1. 46 seconds left.
And again, Tim, I would think that Kokomo feels like this is a win for them. They're the big kids on the bench. Badunga in foul trouble, and they're within 1-2 possessions, with an opportunity to shorten this game. And as we've said all through the sectionals, you want to keep Snider in the 50s if you can, and Kokomo has done a tremendous job slowing the pace down and making Snider work for everything.
Absolutely. As Jenkins hits them both. 45 seconds left in the third. Beard. Bellamy. In the corner. Reese Beard. Oh, great job. I didn't even see Landon Fry, the freshman, is checked in for Snider. Out of Blackhawk Middle School. Lambert. Oh, wow. He got grabbed on the arm.
He just missed it. Yeah, definitely was a foul there. Again, as
seconds.
A player, it's frustrating, but you just got to play through it, Tim. And
control. You can only worry about the things you can control.
Yes.
5 seconds. Spear. Fry came out, bothered the shot. Spear can't get it. How about that couple of defensive sequence there from the freshman Landon Fry? Tremendous stuff. And that is the end of the third. 33-30 Snider right now on top. We'll be right back. SummitCitySports.com.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level, catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids just able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
Welcome back, SummitCitySports.com. Fourth quarter action, 4A regional from the Berry Bowl. This is when championship-type squads are made in the last 8 minutes of this ball game. This is game number 1 of our doubleheader. Oh, the clock started running 10 seconds. They're going to have to reset that clock to 8. So, yep, they ran 10 seconds off, and it will be 33-30 Snider possession to start this fourth quarter. So Badunga still not on the floor for Coach Peckinpah with those 3 fouls.
Oh.
Come on.
We've been waiting on that, Tim.
Lambert is absolutely insane, kids. There's Spear on the wing. 3. Couldn't get it. 5-point game. Billingsley comes out with it.
I would think one more basket, and they will have to put the big kid back in.
Logan Fry couldn't get it, but look at the confidence his senior point guard had in him. Bellamy, that's a good, strong move. Couldn't get it off glass because Davis, he's just one of the best on-ball defenders we have in the city. Oh, okay, little Euro off glass for Elijah, the Bulldog Davis.
I'm not sure he meant to bank it, Tim, but he'll say that he did, and I'll live with Elijah Davis' move that time.
I'm going with it. 7-point game is the largest. Bellamy, no. Danger time here for Snider, for Kokomo. You may have to go to Badunga here quick if they score again. Billingsley. And that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, he's at the scorer's table, Tim.
Okay, thanks, Coach. He is down there. Not sure how I missed him, the big fella. Well, that will be 2-shot foul here for Billingsley. Let's just take a peek. This was set up at the break. with this lob. Billingsley on the back screen, and Lambert lays it up and in. Woo! He'd love to have that back to Hammered a little more, but
yes,
he'll take the deuce. Billingsley can't get it.
Back to the lineup, Falcons, 1, Zion Boy, 40,
Well, here it comes. And the Kokomo fans even get a little bit more riled up when Badunga's on the floor. They got a little more energy as well.
Well, you want to see your best players have an opportunity to be successful, and they know that he has to be on the floor for them.
Oh, Billingsley missed them both. Missed opportunity there.
And I think they need to move him up higher now, and he's got to get more involved.
Gets the catch and the flush right away into the ball game. Badunga with the dunk. 5-point game. Gets the crowd into it for the Cats.
Just take your time and run what you do.
Couldn't get it, and then the foul on Hardigan. That will go, or put Jenkins to the line to shoot a pair. It looks like Logan Fry's going to check back in as well, freshman.
15, Patrick Hardiman is first, team 4. Jenkins with 2. Back to
Stays 5 points.
Landon Fry.
Jenkins, second attempt. 6-point game. 6:14 left to go in this fourth quarter. SummitCitySports.com making the trip here from Fort Wayne. The skip pass, Hardiman. There's a freshman, Bellamy. 3 for Spear. Couldn't get it. Battle for the rebound, Badunga there, and he lays it in. 4-point game and a timeout. 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here as this broadcast is brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Parkview Sports Medicine. It's game on. We serve every level of athlete with our integrated sports medicine team, including the region's only specialized athletic rehab facility. Learn more about our services by logging on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Sioka Cleaning and Restoration, providing top-notch commercial cleaning services, including janitorial, water damage, and state-of-the-art disinfectant services throughout Northeast Indiana. Are you ready to do what it takes to put your past behind you? Whether it's expunging your criminal record or getting your driver's license reinstated, Jolly Law Firm is your answer. iCryo specializes in whole body cryotherapy, body sculpting, cryofacials, infrared sauna, and compression therapy services. Check out Jalen Smith's in your location on Coliseum Boulevard by Blaze Pizza. Anderson Heating and Air Conditioning is dedicated to providing the best possible solution for your home or business. A system and solution that fits your unique needs. Visit AndersonCoolHeat.com. Summit Volleyball trains and builds the highest quality volleyball players in the area from ages 5 to 18. Our players are equipped with elite level skills and a foundation of life skills. Jump on board. Together we can reach the summit. At Ottenwiller Contracting, we invest in our customers by providing peace of mind in the entire process from bid to build. Visit OttenwillerContracting.com. So out of the timeout, called by Coach Peckinpah. Looks like he's going to set up a press here, Coach.
That's the reason why he called timeout, Tim. They're in a diamond press right now, 1-2-1-1. And they're very aggressive in it right now.
And a timeout called by Coach Jeremy Ross with his player stuck in the corner. So both teams with 2 timeouts remaining. I'll take a 30-second and come right back. SummitCitySports.com.
That's the reason why.
I'm Matt Wolford, president of the IHSAA Foundation, and we need your help. We need your help so the youth of our community can develop advanced leadership skills. We need your help giving high school administrators and coaches the instruction and insight they need to be better role models and teachers. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to IHSAAFoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 5:47 left in this fourth quarter. This is SummitCitySports.com. Pat Reith on the camera. Coach Keith Edmonds joining me in the booth. This is Tim Atkinson. Full court pressure here from the Cats. Let's see if Snider can get an easy bucket on the break. They go to Fry. 3-ball. The freshman can't get it. Rebound Spear. Hardiman. Oh, just lost the handle momentarily, or that was going to be a layup. He'll get a 3-look, though. Oh, he got the roll.
Big call coming up, Tim. He called a foul on the
so
made
the 3
shot.
is good from Hardiman. And then a foul on Logan Fry.
Wow.
So Kokomo will get possession.
Wow. The 3-pointer counts, and they get possession of the ball.
So 1-point game, possession for the Cats. Place is getting louder. 5.5 remaining. Down low to Badunga. That's going to be a foul on the floor by Fry, but they'll take that. Will Snider. You just can't let him catch it there inside the block.
Well, that was getting ready to be a highlight dunk, too.
Yep.
Snider foul, further identifying your second, team 6.
Down low, Spear can't get it. Badunga with the tip. The lead for the Cats. Lambert. And his hit. Oh, Badunga was out of bounds when he hit that ball. And we're going to get a jump. Possession arrow will go to Kokomo.
Wow. This is what we're here for, Tim. This is it.
Absolutely. 1-point game, 5:04 remaining.
Since Badunga has come back in the game, he's a different player. They're a different team. And obviously it's a different score.
Right.
That young man is just influencing the game on both ends.
Bellamy. Spear. Patience here from Kokomo. Near steal from Billingsley. Over and back. They're going to say he grabbed possession before he went into the backcourt. It looked like he was straddled it. It doesn't matter if it's tipped. If you regain possession still, then it doesn't matter.
Yes.
But the question is, was he all the way in the backcourt when he grabbed it?
And that's what happened, too.
Yeah. So that'll be a turnover. Back to Snider. Jenkins goes to Grant Brown. Now Davis. Billingsley to Lambert. Lambert baseline. Cut off. Found Brown. Brown jab step baseline. Kicks Elijah Davis. We'll slow it. Couldn't get it. All the momentum right now with the Wildcats of Kokomo. 4:10 left. Bellamy. They're obviously trying to go to Badunga at the 3-ball. No. Oh, Bellamy with the rebound on the near side. No one boxed him out. And the largest lead for Kokomo is coming midway through the fourth. And it's a 3-point game.
You were right. Uncle Mo has shown up. And Kokomo's got new life.
I believe it was what, 38-30?
Yes.
So 11 straight points. Davis. Badunga there. And out of bounds. Oh, if Elijah Davis just let that roll out of bounds, it would have been Snider ball. I think that should be Kokomo ball. Yep. That's the right call.
And that's a good call, Tim.
Yep. 3:35, 3-point game. But the momentum feels like Snider's down 10 right here.
Yes. And Snider's decided to go solo one-on-one in the post with Badunga. Okay, now they're starting to front. Okay, there's the help from behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
That boxing one still here on Badunga. 3:20 remaining in regulation. That one halfway down, rimmed out. Battle for the board. Comes to Lambert. Lambert, he's one of the quickest dribblers you'll see. Brown, nope. Billingsley there. Jenkins, wide open for the tie. Back rim, no. Rebound, comes to Lambert. That's going to be a foul.
And, Tim, I think it's important that Snider understands you have plenty of time. You know, you're not down 5 possessions. Right. You're only down 1 possession. So get a quality shot every time down and relax and get in your defense, and you'll be fine.
That's the 5th team foul on Kokomo, the 2nd on Hardiman. Jenkins, shuck open, 1 dribble pull up, back rim no good, gets his own rebound. The jumper over Badunga, no. Still loose. Oh, he traveled. It didn't matter. It got knocked away in the turnover. Now Jenkins will come get it. 3-point game,
now
2:45.
Settle down and run your offense and get a good shot.
Got caught in the air. Lambert came to help him out, and then a timeout.
Good timeout.
Not sure what they were doing on that possession. They're going to time out and talk about it. We'll be right back. Well, right here live from SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. SummitCitySports.com for a regional semifinal. This is game number 1 of our doubleheader. We'll have Homestead and Westfield after this ball game. But right here, 2:37 left. Snider down 38-41 to the Kokomo Wildcats. Snider with possession.
Okay, watch the high ball screen, and they usually run a high ball screen, and they try and get Lambert going downhill if they can.
Cut off by Badunga. There's Jenkins. The double screen up top, Billingsley and Brown. And, that's a foul on Hardiman. That'll be the 6th team foul on Kokomo. The 3rd on him. It'll be a 3-point game. We'll go inbounds right by the Snider bench.
Okay, again, it looks like the same setup. This time it will be Jenkins trying to go downhill.
Brown. Back to Jenkins. Jenkins thought about the step back. Not there. 2:05 left. Jenkins. Hardiman. The length bothered. Comes to Billingsley. Billingsley had it knocked away from behind and then picked up. Bellamy. Spear wide open. The lob. Flush. Badunga with the hammer job. Largest lead for Kokomo. 5 points. Jenkins. And that hit the backboard up top.
Tim, you're starting to see Snider to get a little bit frazzled right now. And again, they need to understand they need a quality shot every time down. Run your offense, get a good shot.
So 5-point game. Timeout called by Kokomo. We're going to step away momentarily. Be right back. Live from the Berry Bowl.
There are tons of benefits to using compression therapy, but my favorite are speeding up muscle recovery, reducing swelling and inflammation, and improving my athletic performance.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help. With their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing.
Welcome back. 1:36 left in this fourth quarter. Both squads with 16 fouls apiece. 1:36 left in this fourth. Spear finds Hardiman. Thought about the lob.
He really did. He really did. Coach is like, we don't need it right now.
Time more important than points here if you're a Cats fan. Hardiman. Guarded by Lambert, knocked away, but then a foul. That'll be the 7th team foul. Kokomo will go into the bonus. We shoot the 1-and-1. It'll be Hardiman.
Hardiman is the line, shooting the 1 bonus. Back to lineup number 2,
1:19 left in this fourth quarter. Hardiman. Can't get the front end of the 1-and-1. Taken away by Bellamy. Oh, Lambert just got a paw on it. 1:15. Jenkins. Oh, forced that one. Padunga with the rebound. There's Bellamy. And then a foul. 1:03 left. Down by 5 is Snider. That will be 1-and-1 for the freshman, Zion Bellamy. I'm not sure who they're saying overrated to because
that's the Carson Jenkins team.
Snyder's not rated.
Yeah, they're just talking about Jenkins.
Lee, got the big board. So another opportunity, down 5. Billingsley, back to Jenkins. Jordan Lee. Caught, now Lambert. Lambert, Billingsley. Lee, 3-ball from the wing. No. Lambert rebounds. Baseline. Caught it in the air and threw it away. Great hustle.
Oh, good hustle by Lambert. Way to stay with it.
Brown. Jenkins, 30 seconds. Step back wasn't there. Fade away. Can't get it. Jordan Lee goes for it. And they're going to call a foul on Lee, trying to rebound from behind.
Yes.
And riding on the wall now here for Kokomo, and their fans are feeling it. So, Coach, going back to when Baduga came back into the game in this fourth quarter, they went on an 11-zip run
Tim,
and have not looked back.
Yeah, I don't think Snider has scored since he's been back in the game.
I think you're right. Yes, it was 38-30, I believe.
Yes, 38-32, something in that range.
There's Badunga. Big free throw. Here's an even bigger one. It'll make it a 3-possession game.
Yes.
With a 7-point lead.
And Hardiman is all over Jenkins right now.
Yeah. Front rim, no good. Rebound Lambert. Jenkins. Baseline, jumper. Got it. Timeout called by Coach Roush. Down by 4. And we'll stay right here. No, we won't. I take that back. We'll be right back. 30-second break from SummitCitySports.com.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Then foul.
SummitCitySports.com, bringing this live broadcast. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like and follow our Facebook page, Summit City Sports. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit Kelly Automotive Group's brand new Auto Mall off I-69 at Illinois Road, conveniently located on Grand National Drive next to Menards. See the 7 new facilities all in one location, and remember to visit drivekelly.com. Big Eyed Fish has been around Northeast Indiana area for generations. Like their Facebook pages for updated promotions. Enjoy the best fish in Fort Wayne in a family-friendly environment. The Big Eyed Fish. So out of the timeout.
You got some flyers of kids that can go long. There's no one back. Someone's taking off long.
Spears, and there's the foul immediately. So that will send Bellamy to the line. That is the 10th team foul, so the double bonus. 13 seconds. Coach Peckinpah in his first year for Kokomo looking for a regional final berth where they would play the winner of our next game, Westfield and Homestead. Xavion Bellamy, the first of the double bonus. Can't get it. Still a 2-possession game no matter what. Second one here from Bellamy. And if you're Snider, you cannot allow an offensive rebound or it's game. And got it. Still 2-possession, 5-point game, and a timeout. Called by head coach Peckinpah. Let's go back to that jam that made it a 5-point game.
Yes.
As it started on the defensive end, as we look at our traction AP replay, you say Spear knock it away. Badunga picks it up. Now the traps come on the full court press. Badunga runs straight beelines to the other block. Now Spear with the lob. That catch, look how far behind that was.
Yes.
The head of Badunga and absolutely hammered it home. What a prospect he is, Coach.
Yes. I would think that college scouts are all over that young man. It's going to be interesting to see how his development goes. Obviously, he's got to get stronger, but just raw talent, and I'm going to hold true to this. He looks like a young Sean Kemp to me. You know, maybe not as athletic,
right,
but certainly has all the tools to be a special player.
And he's got a couple inches on Kemp. They say he's at 7 foot. That right now is Badunga. Came into his sophomore year at 6'9", is what I heard.
Yes.
And is going to leave that over 7 foot. So the kid's still growing as well.
Yes. I mean, you look at his length, and you know he's got about an 18 shoe on. So this young man is he's got special all over him. Got a great coach too working with him.
So they'll inbound here, Will Snider. They got to go full length. 13.4 seconds remaining in the semifinal 4A regional from the Berry Bowl. Summit City Sports. Go ahead, Coach.
I'm sorry. I think you take what they give you. If they were going to let you lay it in, go lay it in. Yes, take the 2.
It wasn't there. Brown, ball fake. Can't get it.
Big shot coming.
Jenkins can't get it. And is that going to be it? That's the ball game. Congratulations to the Kokomo Wildcats. They win this 4A regional semifinal round. They will move on to the 8 p.m. championship game tonight. What an outstanding comeback from Kokomo. It started to get away from them. They were down 8 or so in that fourth quarter. Flory Badunga came back in and absolutely dominated.
Well, even before that, Tim, just the fact that they were able to stay within shouting distance of Snider with their best player on the bench has a lot to do with what happened during the course of this game. And then obviously when he came back in, things just started rolling in their direction. They were able to finish.
So a great win and move on for head coach John Peckinpah in his first year at Kokomo. But before we go, big shout out to head coach Jeremy Roush and the seniors here at Snider High School.
Yes.
What a season they had. Finished second in the Summit Athletic Conference, winning that tough DeKalb sectional. Of course, they're not going to be pleased, with the outcome and falling short of a regional final and into semi-state. But what a season they had, Coach.
Yes, and sometimes you have a tendency to forget all of the victories along the way that got you to this point. But when they're able to stop and reflect and see what the successful things that they were able to accomplish this season, winning a sectional is not easy, especially that particular sectional. And that they have a lot to be proud of, and Coach Roush, what a tremendous job he did as well.
Coach Jeremy Roush, great season. They'll be back. Outstanding freshmen they have as well. As we're going to get the stats and give them to you here before we sign off, Coach. Do you want to read our finals here?
And we take a look at Snider. We have Carson Jenkins with 15, Aiden Lambert with 10. And again, that was the key to the ball game. Those two young men, normally are anywhere between 45 and 50 points between the two of them. They only finished with 25. So again, great defense by the Wildcats. Elijah Davis with 7, Grant Brown with 3, Jordan Lee with 3, Cadrell Billingsley did not score. Kieran Billingsley with 2, which made up their total of 40 points. We take a look at Kokomo. They were led by Xavion Bellamy with 11, Flory Badunga with 11, Shane Spear with 8, Reese Beard with 2, and Zion Bellamy, even though he did not score in the second half, those 2 big threes that he hit as a freshman were huge. He ended up with 6. Patrick Hardeman with 5, and Brandon Bennett with 2 for their 45.
Yeah, Flory Badunga ended up with 8 rebounds as well, just 2 shy of a double-double, just the 2 block shots. But the presence down there, low, Lambert couldn't get up, even if when he's hanging, he's looking to kick it instead of finishing like he has all season because of the size of Badunga. So, well, Coach, great game here. We got one more at it. Homestead and Westfield will be up next. We're going to go ahead and sign off and get set for that ball game. But thank you for joining us here for Pat Reith, Coach Keith Edmonds. I am Tim Atkinson. You've been watching Indiana High School basketball right here from SummitCitySports.com.
Welcome to the Summit City, home to the 260's dedicated high school athletes and fans. Each victory and celebration captured by our cameras. Treasure the highlights from the Summit Athletic Conference this season, or complete games live or on demand. After all, nobody's more proud to call Fort Wayne home than SummitCitySports.com.
I like to stay active. I try to come in here at least 3 times a week and just get my 1-hour workout in. Since September, I think I've put on 22 pounds of muscle. I think my vertical has gone up plus 5 inches. I've gotten a lot faster since then, too. I can hit the ball further. In football, I can push people around more. It's basketball easier, too. Just being stronger just makes everything easier.
Brandon started with Jim Rath's basketball training. After one of the sessions, he came up to me and he wanted to know if he could do more. So Brandon started the Edge program in November, in addition to the club training he was doing, because it offers personalized programming for his athletic goals. PSN Performance uses a long-term athletic development pyramid. At such a young age, it's really good for Brandon to set the foundation of athletic development. Since he is in season all year round, he has to be ready for all the physical demands. So he does a lot more strength training, just because in basketball he sprints and cuts a lot. In baseball he's doing a lot of sprinting. In football he does a lot of sprinting and jumping. So preparing him to withstand the physical demands of those games, he does a lot more strength training.
I like all the lower body stuff the best. I do goblet squats, split squats, back squat, front squat, a lot of those. Tyler knows what's best for me. He always points me in the right direction. He just pushes me to go harder every day.
I was once a Southside kid who was led on a journey by high school football. A journey that taught me discipline, toughness, and the skills that made me a success. As a businessman with a CPA license who owns his own firm, I still use the building blocks of high school sports in my everyday life. Someday sports will end no matter what level you reach, but you will be left with the skills to compete in the next game, the game of life.
Thank you for watching Summit City Sports. To help broaden our coverage, we're asking you to become a monthly sponsor to our Patreon account. We produce weekly highlights and live video broadcast. When the Homestead girls golf team won its first state title in program history, we were there. When Fort Wayne brought back 3 state titles in cross country, we were there. We believe in sharing positive stories and setting the standard for how high school sports should be covered. Join us and donate today.
I just want to be the best in basketball. So I want to be the greatest of all time to play women's basketball. So I just know there's people out there working just as much as me. So I just want to keep working hard and keep that intensity going. And so one day I can pursue my dreams of being in the WNBA and playing overseas. So I just want bigger things to come in my life.
I remember when I started in March, she could do 0 pull-ups. She did have a great 25-inch vertical when she first started. She only weighed 150 pounds. One of our main mottos is do the simple things exceedingly well, and that's where we started. So we started the foundation, building her base, and now we've got to basically the peak of our pyramid of things that we can do with her. So we didn't skip any levels. We did all the basics, and she got really, really good at them, and that's what's led her to become as great as she is at basketball and performance.
I've watched her grow, the confidence-wise, the strength-wise, the jumping ability, her footwork. It's really amazing to kind of watch for a girl her size, being 6'3", 6'4", to move like she can move and do the thing and be as agile as she is, along with the strength.
Here at Always 100, we have different things that we provide each week with our elite training, working on things that can help them get a scholarship in the future if they don't have one right now. Watching skill development, helping kids get better, understanding what it takes to get to the next level. Catching and shooting, working on ball handling. In the last 5 years, we had over 200 kids that's able to play basketball at some places from the NAIA, Division III, Division II, or Division I level.
I choose to do whole body cryotherapy after practices, games, and training. It reduces inflammation in my muscles and allows me to move more agile throughout my profession. I became a believer in iCryo after my severe injury in college at Notre Dame, tore my ACL, and I was looking for ways to recover, ways to get back on the field. So I'm thankful for iCryo.
Your kids grow up quick, and there's a lot to teach them. Some lessons they won't pick up in school. Some they'll learn the hard way. But when it's time to give them the keys to their finances, we'll be there to help with their first checking account and the tools they need to make sense of their money. And even though they're off on their own, you'll be able to check in to see how they're doing. Raising your children is important, and teaching them about money is a big deal. So ProFed makes it easy. Federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm going to lose my backpack.